Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Pratama Putra Zani with student number A1B 2022-5074 from English Education major Jambi University. So today I will do my reading aloud assignment for my reading and writing for academic purposes course, and I will read the reading cycle 1, and I will read it in 3, 2, 1. A city that's doing something right. There is a good news and a bad news about life. In modern city first, the bad people who study population growth predict nightmare by the year 2025. The global population will be more than 8 billion, and almost 4 billion of these people will be living in cities developing countries such as India and Nigeria. Population growth is already causing unbelievable overcrowding. Due to this overcrowding, many cities have problems with air pollution, disease, and crime. People spend hours in gridlock that is traffic so horrible that it simply doesn't move. When they commute daily from their home to their work and back, there isn't enough water, transportation, or housing. Many people don't have access to health service or jobs. Now, the good news, in some cities, instead of worsening, urban life is actually getting much better. A city and its mayor. It might not be a surprise to find that life affluent cities is improving, but what about cities that aren't rich? The city of Curitiba, Brazil, proves that it's possible even in city in a developing country to offer a good life to the residents. The former mayor of the Curitiba for 25 years, Jaime Lerner, is an architect and very practical person. Under his leadership, the city planners established a list of priorities. In other words, a list of what most important to work on. They decided to focus on the environment and on the quality of life. With an average income of only about $2,000 per person per year, Curitiba has the same problem as many cities. However, it also has some creative solution. Garbage collection. One of creative solution is the method of garbage collection, Cambio Verde, or the green exchange. This does far more than clean the street of trash. In the neighborhoods that garbage trucks can reach, poor people bring bags of trash to special centers. At these centers, they exchange the trash for produce such as potatoes and oranges. They receive 1 kilo of produce for every kilo of trash they bring in. At recycling plant, workers separate glass bottles, plastic, and cans from other trash. Two-thirds of the Curitiba garbage recycled, which is good for the environment, and the plant gives jobs to the poorest people, which improve their lives. Transportation. Due to the careful planning, Curitiba does not have the same traffic problem that most cities have. The statistics are surprising. The population has grown fast to over 2 million people, but traffic has actually decreased 30%. Curitiba needed a mass transit system but could not afford an expensive subway. City planners began instead with a usual system of buses and the center lanes of wide major streets. At each bus stop there is 40-foot long glass tube. Passengers pay before they enter a tube. They get into the bus, the sub was stalled through wide doors. This allows people to get on and off the bus quickly and efficiently. People don't crowd onto the bus. Loading and unloading takes only 30 seconds. This makes commuting more pleasant and also helps to solve the problem of air pollution. A creative social program. There is an agricultural operation just outside Curitiba that looks like other farms but actually helps to solve social problems. In addition to growing crops, at Farenzo da Solidariedade Solidarity Farm, the workers are not experienced farmers. Instead, they are drugs addict and alcoholic who volunteered to spend 9 months in a program called Verde Saúde, the Green Health. The program helps them in two ways. First, it gives them jobs. They cultivate medicinal plants and then process them into the herbal teas, syrups, and the other products that are sold in health food stores. Second, it helps them to get off drug and alcohol and turn their lives around. In exchange for their labor, they receive counseling, medical care, and job training. The environment. To make the environment both cleaner and more beautiful, Curitiba encourages green space. It has allowed taxes for companies that have green areas, so several hundred major industries such as Pepsi and Volvo have offices in the city, being willing to incorporate green space in their plans in order to take the advantage of the city low tax rate. Bringing natural beauty into the city is a priority. For this reason, Curitiba give 1.5 billion young trees to the neighborhoods to plant and take care of. And the downtown shopping area is now is pedestrian zone. In other words, for walker only, so no cars and is linked with gardens. Curitiba provides the city people with 22 million square meters of parks and green area, more than 3 times amount of the World Health Organization recommended for urban dwellers. A symbol of the possible. Currently, overcrowding in big cities worldwide is the cause of serious problems. However, the examples of Curitiba provides hope that carefully planning of the creative thinking can lead solution to many of them. Curitiba is truly, as a Lewis Mumford once said, of city is in general a symbol of the possible. And that's all for my reading cycle 1. And thank you. My name is Pratama Putra Seni. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.